Part 3, if you want to do something a little bit more advanced, I've put my picture down, I'm back in my colour, and what I can do is I can take my other picture that my student took, I can select all, I can edit and I can copy, I can edit and paste, and then I can have a think about, do I want that actually happening behind my image? So that looks quite cool, a little bit like that. Maybe I'm going to move it down slightly so I don't have this weird edge there. So I've created a new image already. Perhaps what I want to do as well is edit and paste it on top this time. So I've got another image and I'm going to put it on top. So you can see I'm playing around with my layers on the right hand side. This time I'm going to edit and free transform and play around with the scale, make it a little bit smaller. And I quite like that artist who does the edits with kind of like a little vertical in the middle. So I'm going to turn this around. So to do this, I need to go to edit and then go to rotate, turn from the corners, and then I'm going to press tick to say thank you, I'm happy with that. Then I'm going to just choose my own shape. So you could use a shape like a circle or like a column marquee, or you could cut out your own shape. You could do that using the lasso tool, polygonal, magnetic. I want mine to be quite geometric in its form, so I'm just going to cut out a shape. I think I'm going to go for sort of trapezium type shape, which is quite simple, maybe slightly off. And then I'm going to select inverse, and I'm going to then press delete on my keyboard, delete that, and I have this floating shape, and then I can select deselect, and I can move it about, or I can make it larger using my free transform tool as well. So it's just a quick way of adding in other pictures, but also adding in these shapes in the middle. And then you might want to even have a go at turning it around and rotating it to create some more patterns. Okay, and then the idea is that you might try and line that up with another line that you have in the image. I'm actually going to take time to free transform it. Free transform basically just does all of those things in one go. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so it goes between some of those lines there, and then click tick to say I'm done, and I'm happy with that image, and I can then go and export it.